This audio was recorded by Barbara Brodsky at Posada Jardim dos Anjos in Abidjan, Brazil, the home of the Casa de Ignacio, in January of 2020. Please enjoy the message and please feel free to share.
You are love. You say, I choose, I ask support for, and I ask support to see anything that blocks this manifestation. And then you have the courage to work with what you see. If there is anything that blocks it, to shift it. And if there is nothing that blocks it, to embrace what is given. Those who have been trained to hold that intense energy and consecrate it to the service of all beings, then have no need to leave their body, but can stay here to help aid in the transformation. Those who are not ready to do that may still reach full enlightenment and leave their bodies. But they will not be able to participate in the service here on the earth in the same way. Their high energy will exist. It will certainly do no harm, but it cannot be brought to bear directly on the issues of negativity on the earth. So beings make a choice. There is, for some, what is called, in Buddhism, the Bodhisattva vow. All beings, one body, I vow to liberate. Endless blind passions. I'm not getting the word, Aaron. Endless blind passions, I vow to release. Dharma gates without a number, I vow to consecrate. I vow to pass through. The great way of awakening, I vow to attain. That is not quite Aaron's wording. He's giving it to me in another language. But close enough. It's a statement. I choose not only to awaken, but to stay here and to come back if necessary in human form again and again, to participate in the liberation of all beings and the freeing of suffering from all beings, which is not only a Buddhist idea, but an idea for any being of any spiritual area. But if we look at the Buddha himself, he stayed on earth for a while after his liberation, and then he moved on to higher density. He is not available. His energy field, his immense energy field is available and helps support the high vibration on earth. But because in seventh and eighth density you have released the mental body, the physical and emotional, yes, but also the mental. So the seventh and eighth density being cannot come back and talk the way Aaron talks to you, for example, because he has fully released the mental body. This is not bad. His energy is immense and supports the earth, but in a different way. Aaron, one who is a highly enlightened being like Yeshua still holds himself at the very highest end of sixth density. Not because he is not ready to go on, but because he is deeply committed to be accessible directly to lower density beings. There's no right way to do it, but you have to think for yourself, which is the way I choose. You can still be a being like Aaron or Yeshua, a high sixth density being, and not come back or come back. You always have free will. You have the mental body and are able to come back. But that doesn't mean you must come back. Once you are fully liberated, that is, once there is no karma that grabs at you and pulls you back, then you are fully liberated. A sixth density being is fully liberated. But it is choosing not to move into seventh or eighth density, where it releases its full being figuratively into the sea. Just becomes part of that sea of love, with no self-identity is a bit different there. It knows itself as an awakened consciousness, but it has no self-identity without awakened consciousness. It doesn't say, I am that, and I was this, and this, and this, and these are all the stories of me in many past lifetimes. It doesn't need any of that. It just has a deep commitment, knowing itself as awareness, as love, and willing to take whatever step is needed and feels most fruitful to extend that love in ways that are supportive to the world of suffering. There is always free will.